Are you a business owner serving Pinecrest and surrounding neighborhoods? Or perhaps you are a resident or member of the community wanting to learn more about how to support business in the neighborhood? This interview is for you. I have the pleasure to talk to Anthony Acevedo and Jonathan Wilson today. They are the co-presidents of the Pinecrest Business Association and will be sharing insightful information about the neighborhood. Thank you, Venture X Palmetto Bay, for offering this beautiful co-working space for today's interview. Thank you so much for being here today and talk to the audience and talk more about the Pinecrest Business Association. But before we dive into the Pinecrest Business Association, I would love to hear from you, John, and from you, Anthony, a little bit about your background and how you came involved with Pinecrest Business Association.
So a little bit about my background. I started off in construction. I worked in construction for about 3 or 4 years, working for an insurance repair contractor. That opened my eyes to the world of insurance claims, and I became a public adjuster. I did that for 17 years, and with all the legislative changes that has been going on, I decided to pivot back to construction. I was introduced to Pinecrest Business Association about 12 to 14 years ago, and I joined. Immediately loved the members and started, getting involved. I served on the board and eventually became president.
And thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you.
Anthony?
Well, so I have been an entrepreneur. I am the owner and director of Visiting Angels, and we help families solve the problem of senior home care by finding experienced and vetted caregivers to provide services in their home. That was in 2005, and I think I've been part of the Pinecrest Business Association then. My background is in marketing and public relations, so when I got my own company, I felt I needed to get out into the community and find places and spaces and organizations that would help me. We do service all of Dade County from Key Biscayne to Key Largo, so Pinecrest we've had a few clients in that space, and I wanted to get involved. And then just by being involved and being consistent with that process, I knew several people on the board, and I think back in 2018, I want to say, they said, why don't you get on the board? And maybe the next step would be interested in being the president. So this is kind of the second iteration. I think Jonathan was before me as president, and then I became president. That's how I got involved. And I think I would tell most people that doing that, and for your business, especially if you're an independent business owner, is to get involved in these business organizations.
How did Pinecrest Business Association come around, and what is its mission?
So the Pinecrest Business Association was founded in 2001 by Brett Panter and Grant Miller for local businesses to meet, network, and grow their businesses, all while giving back to the community. And to give a little bit more information on what the Pinecrest Business Association is, there's also a charity aspect as well that we give back to our local schools, which we're going to be announcing in the next couple months.
And I absolutely love that because I feel it's not only about the businesses around, it's about the community. And so if you are a resident in Pinecrest and you use the schools in our community, or even if you don't use the schools in our community, but you live there and you want to see the community thriving, help the local businesses, help the Pinecrest Business Association, because you are helping your community. What are some of the ways that the Pinecrest Business Association helps the local businesses and also support our Pinecrest community?
So one of the most common ways is our monthly luncheon that we have the third Tuesday of every month. We meet at Evelyn Greer Park in Pinecrest, right on 124th Street in US 1, and it's an hour and a half networking luncheon. We have a different caterer every month bringing delicious food, and it's a great atmosphere to meet other business owners, like-minded individuals that want to grow their business. Anthony?
We also have an event at the at the Pinecrest Gardens that we do annually that actually helps the schools. So it's an event at Pinecrest Gardens. It's an after-hours event we do annually to do that. That happens sometime in the late summer, right before school starts. So we do a lot of those kind of events every year. We like to engage with our village as much as possible. We do have the mayor of Pinecrest come and talk about the village updates and things in that regard. So we try to work with the village as much as we can to engage them to our business members. They also share their information with the new businesses who are licensed or have some kind of certifications in the village. So they're invited to our events as well. So there's a lot of interaction with the village to make sure that everyone knows what's going on.
We have 110 members, and about 50 to 60 people show up to our luncheons every month.
Fantastic. And one of the things that actually kind of came into mind right now is about the luncheons. As you guys mentioned, great opportunity for networking. But not only that, there are fantastic speakers that come every single month to talk about diverse topics that are very insightful and very helpful. And I just want to mention the one that we had this last week. What an amazing talk. I left there with a lot of ideas and insights to put back into my business.
I want to add that Richard Wallman was a speaker, and I just put together a collaboration with the Books and Books. There is a actual small Books and Books in the village of Pinecrest, and I reached out to them and said, do you have a business book author that'd be interested in speaking to our organization? So Mitch Kaplan, who owns Books and Books in Coral Gables, and his a marketing person, Christina, said, let me see who we have. Richard is a national book author, also a national speaker. And he said, absolutely, I want to come and speak to Pinecrest. So we were very lucky, and that's forged that new relationship.
The month prior, we had a business coach that also helps people create vision boards, and she spoke to us as well. So we like to bring in all different types of people that can appeal to everyone.
Now, moving to our next topic, what are some of the main challenges that you guys see our local businesses facing? And any insights or thoughts about that?
Yeah, so I mean, I can speak from my experience. One of the biggest challenges is digital marketing. If you're not spending a lot of time posting content, it's hard to compete with the other companies that are. So one of the best ways to get your company, your brand out there is to network face to face. And there's no better place than the Pinecrest Business Association for that, in my opinion. It's a very warm, welcoming organization where you don't feel like an outsider when you come visit.
You have to have that one-on-one. You have to have those people see you in person. You need that handshake, right? You need that, like meeting you and sitting down one-on-one and having coffee about what it is that we do and what we can bring to the table to make your business better.
So guys, you talk to several different businesses. You guys get the best practices. You always have your mind full of ideas from what you are seeing. What advice can you give to our local business owners that are looking into, improving and thriving in our community?
Get out there, network, come visit the Pinecrest Business Association, check us out. It's for any business that wants to do business in and around Pinecrest. You don't have to live in Pinecrest to come and join us, visit us. You don't have to have your business in Pinecrest. You just have to want to do business in and around Pinecrest. So it's welcome to everybody, no matter where you live, no matter where your business is. If you want to do business in Pinecrest, come join us. All of our luncheons and networking events are posted on social media for you to repost. If you decide to become a member, one of the benefits of membership is we'll repost events and any news about your business to all of our membership and all of our following. So these are great resources that you can't really get on your own, that exposure to the community.
I would say that engage often, come consistently, because if you come and give your business card January and then you don't show up till June, people don't get to know you.
True.
And you need to do that. And then if you're that interested in coming, then get engaged with the organization itself and decide to become a board member or an ambassador. So you then are engaging beyond that point. But people only really do business with people they know. and they've met and they understand their life and their business. That's how you really engage. And I have to tell you again, my personal journey is that I did that often, and then I became more engaged with the organization itself. It has helped me, it has benefited me doing business with Jonathan and others to really become a thriving business, and I would say personally successful, because I've gotten to know people. People know you, then they'll refer you and make your business thrive for sure.
Additionally, there's a lot of people moving into Pinecrest and they don't know your business. What better way to get that exposure than to come and join the Pinecrest Business Association and get your name out there in front of all the other business owners who can help spread the word about your business.
And by the way, that leads me to another question, which is, do you need to be a member in order to participate or get involved with the Pinecrest Business Association?
So the answer is no. We love guests. Our last event, I think we had about maybe 5 or 6 guests show up, and that's relatively small generally. But I actually had a young lady who has works with a wealth management company email us through our website asking, we're really interested in joining this organization. We'd like to come out, and I said, listen, we have an event coming in the next 2 days. You need to come. I'd like to meet you. Let's do this. And so her takeaway after hearing that great author was, we want to do this and may even become a trustee. So they were that impressed with that opportunity, realizing that they could do business in that space. But I would tell anyone that if you are serious about your business, one of the things beyond the social media, or in addition, I should do that, would be to come to a networking event. And it doesn't really matter where, but I would say that if you're focusing on a certain space in South Dade, Pinecrest would be the place you want to come.
What can we expect from Pinecrest Business Association moving forward? Are there any exciting plans or news to share?
So we're constantly adding new speakers. You can look forward to more engaging speakers that you want to listen to, that you're going to definitely take stuff away and learn from. We're also going to be announcing in the next 2 months, which I can't speak to yet, on what we're going to be doing charity-wise to give back to our local schools. And our board is coming up with something over the next 2 months that we're going to present to the membership before the end of the year. So we're pretty excited about that.
It was really nice talking to you today. Thank you so much for your time. But to wrap up, any final thoughts you would like to share with the audience? And also any event that you would like to highlight so people can join and see what the Pinecrest Business Association is all about?
Yes, so the best way to see what we have going on is our website, pinecrestbusiness.com. Also our Instagram page, Pinecrest Business. You can see all of our upcoming events. Mark your calendars, 3rd Tuesday of every month, with the exception of December and August. Those are going to be our luncheons, the 3rd Tuesday of every month. And we're always having amazing speakers. Pretty excited about a speaker we have coming up next month. So definitely check that out and register so that you can reserve your seat. And we'll see you there.
Beyond that, we actually have, in the summer, we take a break from the Evelyn Greer Park. So in June, we have our trustee luncheons at Anna Capri Restaurant. So this is the way we support our local restaurant. He has been a supporter of us for maybe the 20 years that, and so we do a nice trustee luncheon there where we honor the trustees. Those are the biggest supporters, and they give the most money to our organization to move forward. So we honor them, and it's a great luncheon. I know that the mayor comes as well. So that's something to look for the summer. We also have a political forum coming in, I believe it's July, where all those folks who are running for office in August, they get a chance to come in and
like a panel discussion, right?
Panel discussion and an engagement. We do this every time there's an election. They come and engage with our members and anyone interested in coming to get a better one-on-one view of their thoughts about how we move forward in Pinecrest and the rest of the country. So,
well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was very insightful.
Right.
And I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel.